So here we have the Audi A3 on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of it from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. But now that we've done a full circle, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles of the car. They are 58,832. You can change the information displayed above that. We're on the driving data menu at the moment, but there are other menus available to you, as you can see here. The buttons I was using to do that are on the left-hand side. And over on the right-hand side, we have stereo and phone controls. And then we have cruise control on this stalk just here. The main screen is over in the center. So on this screen is where you can access your radio, of course. And you'll see that this car has got DAB, FM, and AM radio. If you listen to your own music, you do that under the media heading. And again, there's a few ways in which you can listen to your own music. And they include Audi's multimedia interface, Bluetooth audio, which is the one highlighted at the bottom there, a CD player, and SD memory card slot as well. All the movement that I make on the screen, it's all being done using this dial and the collection of buttons that surround it. These buttons relate to the 4 corners of the screen. And the dial will do all of the kind of bits on the screen itself. So for example, if you want to rotate to pair your phone, just rotate the dial to telephone, push the dial down. We're now in that menu, and you can see the 4 corners of the screen just here. So you would hit settings and then pair your phone under the Bluetooth settings just there. Working our way down, we then have the stop and start, which you can turn on and off from here. We can turn our traction control on and off. We can also shut down the screen as well. And underneath that, we have dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. And when you're happy with those settings, your air conditioning is on at the minute. So that's off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperatures you've asked for, which you can hear it doing. It will take control of the fan speed and the direction of the air for you. You can override that manually whenever you wish to. We have a cigarette lighter or 12-volt charging socket, and then the 6-speed manual gearbox. The buttons I went through just a moment ago, and the main volume for the stereo. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.